UNBA history with the first back-to-back win in 21 years.
Announcements from F1 partnering with the Southern Nevada Water Authority, MGM Grand, and WaterStart to create a conservation program to offset outdoor water consumption at large sports events.
The excitement of Homecoming Week has been making its way through campus. We take a look at the Rebel Variety Show and Homecoming Parade on today's episode of Studio G.
Now, news that matters to you on campus and beyond. Live. You're watching Studio G.
Thank you for joining us on Studio G. My name is Caitlin Bustamante.
And I'm Andrew Martinez. They have done it again, folks, and for the first time in 21 years, the WNBA has back-to-back champions, your Las Vegas Aces. In a thrilling 70-69 nail-biter at the Barclays Center in Game 4, which came down to the last possession, the Las Vegas Aces were able to hold off the New York Liberty and claim their second WNBA championship in as many years. The drama, the adversity, it was all there this season for Becky Hammond and her squad. The Aces played Game 4 down 2 starters from the previous outing, with Kia Stokes and Chelsea Gray both suffering foot injuries in Game 3. Asia Wilson and Jackie Young led the way in Game 4 for the Aces and sparked the comeback as the Aces fell down as much as 12 points during the game. Asia Wilson took matters into her own hands on many occasions. She was determined to provide the Aces with her unstoppable inside scoring and rebounding on both ends of the floor. That determination and her 24-point, 16-rebound performance earned her Finals MVP. After her performance, she stated, quote, "This is what it's all about, to have your name etched in history with other teams. This is a moment that not a lot of people get a chance to do, and for us to do it shorthanded, it is truly amazing. It just makes winning that much better," end quote. The Aces hoisted the trophy among the remaining crowd in New York, with MVP chants for Wilson coming from the Aces faithful in attendance. Clark County officials have yet to release details for the celebratory parade, but Studio G will keep you updated on the festivities as they are announced.
The Las Vegas Grand Prix could become the first net zero water consumption race in Formula One history. Yesterday, F1, in partnership with the Southern Nevada Water Authority, as well as MGM Grand and WaterStart, announced a large-scale water conservation program that could eventually offset outdoor water consumption at large sports events. They will do this by installing an atmospheric water generator that will capture water vapor and return it to the system as usable drinking water. This water vapor that before would be classified as a waste product will now help offset the amount of water used at these types of large events. Chief Executive Officer of the Las Vegas Grand Prix, Renee Wilm, stated, quote, "We are honored to partner with our neighbors on this innovative water conservation program. If successful, the Las Vegas Grand Prix is aiming to become the first net zero water consumption race in Formula One history," end quote. David Johnson, Deputy General Manager at the Southern Nevada Water Authority, stated, quote, "Through this partnership, we are not only helping offset water use for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, but also establishing a water-saving precedent for future large-scale events in our community," end quote. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is just under 1 month away from being held November 16th through 18th right here on the Las Vegas Strip.
A rally was held on UNLV campus by the organization Students Supporting Israel to help give a voice to those on campus who have been affected by the war in Israel and Gaza. Students Supporting Israel is a new organization on campus created by UNLV student Gaia Steinberg. The rally was organized to spread awareness about the conflict in Israel and Gaza and to rally support for the innocent civilians still in danger on both sides. During the event, students peacefully discussed arguments coming from both sides of the conflict. Opposing viewpoints were expressed, but the conversations remained civil. The war is still ongoing, and student organizations continue to bring awareness around the conflict.
The Las Vegas Super Bowl 58 host committee hosted a discussion with representatives from the NFL and Las Vegas to discuss the business of Super Bowl 58. At the event, the NFL's Senior Director of Events, Nikki Ewell, said, and I quote, "We have amazing Super Bowl cities that go into rotation. Las Vegas will certainly be one of them as well," end quote. President and CEO of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, Steve Hill, followed up Nikki's statement by noting, "I want to make a point that may be the first time that someone has said that we are going to be in the rotation." Las Vegas will host Super Bowl 58, the first of its kind in the city, on February 11th, 2024.
Stick around after this break to hear about how homecoming week has been shaking up around the campus.
And Manny Garcia will join us after the break for a full rundown of today's weather report.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The challenges our planet's animals are facing sometimes feel a bit heavy.
The animals haven't eaten in a day, 2 days, they haven't drank anything, they're cold, they're dehydrated.
But remember, there's good happening right now. At home.
All right, we were able to get into your unit and we have all 4 of your cats. So,
okay. And around the world for any animal, any disaster. Search ifa.org/disaster ready.
Southern Nevada students, if you're between the age of 6 and 12,
we want you at our 10th annual LVMPD Safe Neighborhoods 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
This event is coming up on Saturday, October 21st, here at UNLV. It's presented by the LVMPD Foundation, UNLV Early Outreach, and Coaches versus Cancer.
scan the QR code to register.
And join us as we break down barriers in our communities.
Welcome back to Studio G.
Homecoming week is in full swing, and the fan favorite Rebel variety show took place this past Tuesday. The school talent show featured vocal and dance performances from individual and group performers. Contestants sang hits like Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus and Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. We caught up with the winner of the individual competition, Tyler Bergstrom, after his show-stopping dance performance.
It's like surreal. Like I can't even like form words right now. I'm just in shock. I brought my parents here and also my grandma and my little brother here too to see me perform. And just winning this is really just a big accomplishment. I mean, honestly, I didn't really care about winning. Honestly, I just wanted to perform and just get out of my comfort zone. And it's just a big honor to just have this.
Congratulations to all of the Rebel Variety Show contestants. I had so much fun watching you all share your talents on stage. On the topic of homecoming, last night was the signature festival event. Our reporter Naja Ali has the inside scoop from the Homecoming Festival and Parade.
Hey guys, it's Naja here, and we are at UNLV's Pita Plaza, the site of Rebel Homecoming Festival this year. Now, this event is a favorite for students all the time, and this year is going to be no exception with lots of food, festival rides, and fun. There's a lot for everybody to enjoy, so let's go check it out.
This year's Haunted Homecoming took place yesterday and was packed with members of the UNLV community. With merch booths, photo stations, inflatables, and even carnival rides, there was more than enough fun activities for the entire family.
We are rebeled out. So I'm here for all the games, all the rides, all the fun, all the music. We're here to enjoy every second we got at UNLV Pita Plaza.
Despite all the entertainment options, students had one favorite thing in common.
I'm here for the friendships and free food. I'm also here for the free food.
I like the food as well. Food's really good. Free food. Definitely the food. The food has been very good.
There was no expense spared when it came to music. In the 21+ beer garden, patrons were treated to live band performances, and there was also a live DJ. Of course, it wouldn't be homecoming without an appearance from the UNLV Marching Band, the Parade of Floats, and an appearance from those lucky few who were nominated as Rebel Royalty. For those who missed the signature event, don't be sad, because Homecoming Week isn't over yet. The UNLV Alumni Awards take place this Friday, and on Saturday you can watch UNLV take on Colorado State at Allegiant Stadium.
Andrew with an exclusive in-studio interview with one of UNLV's Rebel Royalty candidates.
Sarah John, candidate for UNLV Homecoming Royalty. So Sarah, how has your homecoming experience been so far this week?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it has been amazing. We've had a lot of fun activities to do, from like window painting to just yesterday, the big homecoming festival where all the candidates got to ride on Corvettes and participate in the parade. It was a community parade, so there was a bunch of UNLV students and like alumni and like a lot of little kids. Super fun and super cute. So yeah, it's been a really great week.
Awesome. And what made you decide to run for Rebel Royalty this year?
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was just a really fun and cool opportunity. I love being involved on campus, and I just thought this was just like another way to be involved, just spread the good vibes on campus, and it looks fun. Like I get a tiara and everything if I win, so that's really fun.
Amazing. And so tell the students why you think that you're the best candidate for Rebel Royalty this semester.
Oh, for sure. I think I would be the best candidate just because I feel like, because of my extensive involvement in UNLV, I just feel like I just live, laugh, love UNLV. And I feel like throughout my college career, I really have just become so aligned with what UNLV values. And it's just, yeah, I think it's just a great opportunity, and just always trying to spread the good vibes on campus, and I think it's a great reason why some people should vote for me, if at all.
Awesome. And so being so involved in UNLV's social media, what are some of the things you've been seeing this homecoming week that you maybe can implement in the future for some of the social channels?
Definitely. Well, I think something that we love doing on our social channels is interviewing students on campus. I think that's like a big hit. We all love to see it. And especially this semester, I feel like there's just even more excitement, anticipation, just with like towards events and just towards UNLV and the college experience in general. So it's really exciting to do more interviews and things, and we definitely hope to do more coverage on like different events, talk to more people, because people love to talk and people are willing to talk. So it's really exciting and all those things to do moving forward.
Awesome. So thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us here today. And now we'll be going back to the studio.
Thank you, Andrew and Sarah. Voting for Rebel Royalty is open today until 5 p.m. on the UNLV Involvement Center. Now, let's send it over to Manny Garcia for today's weather report.
And now, this is Studio G weather.
All right, guys, this is Manny Garcia, your weatherman, here with your weather forecast for the day. Here we go. Let's get things started. Current temperature right now, today it is 87 degrees right now. Wind speeds coming in from the northeast, 4 miles per hour. What do we got here? We also got our high valley high temperatures for the day. We've got pretty high temperatures for the day. We've got 93 in Las Vegas, 91 in Enterprise, 90 in Anthem, 93 in Henderson, 92 in Boulder City, 89 in Summerlin, and 91 in Enterprise right there, 94 in North Las Vegas. On campus right now, we have an expected high temperature of 89 degrees right now. For your evening planner, we have a 86-degree temperature. Sunset time, I'm at 6 p.m. We have an 87 degree. At 9 p.m. for all you night owls out there, it's going to be 77 degrees. At midnight, it's going to be 73 degrees. It's going to be another cool night. So if you want to take a night out, a Thursday night out, this is going to be the night to do it. Sunset time right now is going to be 5:59 p.m. And last but not least, of course, your 7-day forecast. Today we have a high of 93 with a low of 63. On Friday, we have a high of 92 and a low of 65. Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be 91 and 87 degrees respectively. On Monday, it's going to get a lot cooler. Right now, we got 75 degrees with a low of 60. It's going to get a little hotter on Tuesday, but still a little bit on the cooler side with a high of 79 and a low of 60. It's going to pick right back up on Wednesday again with a high of 81 and a low of 59 degrees. And with that, that's going to be my weather forecast for you today. I'm Manny Garcia. Now back to the desk.
Thank you for that weather report, Manny.
Stay tuned after the break for a story about Adobe Technologies advancing into the fashion industry.
I'm Dr. Charles Brideup speaking on behalf of the Texas UIL and Texas Sports Concussion Partnership. By now, players, coaches, and parents are well aware that concussions are among the top safety issues for student athletes, which is why it's up to you and all of us to watch for any signs of a concussion, because a concussion is a traumatic brain injury with potentially life-altering effects. Let's work together and keep our head in the game. And when in doubt, sit it out.
When a crisis hits, close to home and across the globe, nonprofits are on the front lines, ready to serve, healing, nurturing, rescuing, protecting, inspiring. The work of philanthropic organizations has never been more important, and it's donors and volunteers like you who make all this possible. Thank you, the Nonprofit Alliance.
I can solve difficult problems for a Fortune 500 company.
I can run a successful business.
I can put my military experience to work for your company.
I can manage your home improvements.
I can publicize your message.
I can teach your children.
But I can't put my skills to work for your organization
if I'm not given the opportunity.
Nearly 50 million Americans have disabilities. Capitalize on their talents with employment practices that benefit everyone. Learn more at whatcanyoudo.
Welcome back to Studio G. Adobe has recently rolled out revolutionary software where changing outfits could be a thing of the past. Check it out.
Fashion has always been a place where consumers and designers alike can express their creativity. Many fashion designers use Adobe tools throughout their design process, and in Illustrator, iterating is easy. Trying out a new design can be as simple as clicking a button. Wouldn't it be amazing if the garments themselves could be reconfigured just as easily?
Yep.
Introducing Project Primrose, a digital dress that brings fabric to life. Unlike traditional clothing, which is static, Primrose allows me to refresh my look in a moment.
The research dress was announced at the Adobe Max 2023 conference in the Sneaks panel, where research tech Christine Dirk presents the revolutionary fashion technology to the public. Created with small scales or petals that are programmed with Adobe software, the futuristic fabric can be used for clothing, handbags, curtains, and more. Adobe is breaking down barriers in the fashion world and beyond what we thought possible. Time will only tell what the next step is in the fashion industry.
The haunts are being put on pause for this 2023 season. With the Freakling Bros, we have more information on why that is. Take a look.
Under no circumstances should be viewed by anyone with a heart condition or anyone who is easily upset.
The Freakling Bros Horror Show posted on Facebook that they will be shutting their doors for the 2023 season due to their original location falling through. The Freakling Bros haunts will be missed this season. We got an interview with Jaden Wilson, former Freakling Bros scare actor, talking about his favorite experiences working at the haunted houses.
Well, my favorite experience was probably, so each house is kind of like a family, and they do their own, each house is like a family. So at the end of each night, after the last group walks through, the house lead would go through the house, and since I was the first room, he would walk through and I would go with him, and we would follow the last group and watch everyone else in the house do their scares, and we would pick up that actor as we went through the house, and we'd all go through the house together and then come out the end. It was cool. So that was probably my favorite experience.
Freakling thought about doing an abridged season after securing a new location, but they didn't want a subpar show. Their plans are to have a big comeback in the 2024 season with new attractions. For ticket information and more, visit their website at freaklingbros.com.
Hopefully, the haunts will be bigger and better than ever. I am excited to see what Freakling Bros has in store for the 2024 season. UNLV's 48-Hour Film Festival is having its screening for the student-made films tonight at 6:30 p.m. The UNLV 48-Hour Film Festival is debuting the films submitted to them for the competition tonight at the FDH Building, Room 109. These films were made in only 48 hours by students and people all around the valley. The 1 to 5 minute films will be shown tonight for anyone who would like to enjoy them. And remember, Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the location of the event is the FDH building, room 109.
Last month, Ed Sheeran was set to headline Allegiant Stadium on September 9th. Due to production issues, the singer-songwriter took to Instagram to cancel the concert an hour before showtime. After standing in 90-degree weather outside of Allegiant Stadium, some fans required medical treatment for heat-related issues. Ed Sheeran's tour has been rescheduled for next week on Saturday, October 28th.
Stick around after the break for sports news along with a look at what Rebel Report will be covering later today.
Dear housemates, due to the environmental impact of food waste, I'm eating all your leftovers. You're welcome.
Ooh, what's this about?
I'm just doing my part for the environment. Is that Mima's punch bowl?
We use way too much plastic. Think of the planet. Who is the best princess?
The environment is the best excuse. Find an out and opt in at theenvironmentexcuse.org.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
The challenges our planet's animals are facing sometimes feel a bit heavy.
The animals haven't eaten in a day, 2 days, they haven't drank anything, they're cold, they're dehydrated.
But remember, there's good happening right now. At home.
All right, we were able to get into your unit and we have all 4 of your cats. So,
Okay.
And around the world for any animal, any disaster. Search ifa.org/disaster ready.
Welcome back to Studio G. On Monday, 5 sports were added to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic Games. This also includes baseball, softball, lacrosse, squash, cricket, and for the first time in history, flag football is headed to the Olympics.
I'm beyond it. Flag football is now in the Olympics.
To represent my country at the Olympic Games is a dream come true.
This is going to be such a great global experience.
Football, getting involved with the Olympics, that's incredible.
My heart's on fire right now. It's our turn. It's our sport.
LA 28 is going to be a game changer.
Game changer.
Maybe I'll see you there.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said in a statement, the NFL is committed to working together to strengthen flag football's place in the Olympic movement long term.
Now let's head to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Last week it was all about NASCAR, but now race fans turn their attention to NHRA. The Nevada Nationals kick off October 26th at the Speedway, and race fans from all over the country are flocking to Las Vegas to take part in this event. With just 2 races remaining in the drag racing series, a lot is at stake for these drivers. The event takes place from October 26th through the 29th at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Now let's take a look at what UNLV Rebel Report will be covering on their show later today. Here's reporter Katie Freder with more.
Here are today's top stories on Rebel Report. The Las Vegas Aces won the series and were crowned the 2-time WNBA champions last night. UNLV football traveled to Reno this past weekend with the cannon and returned with it still painted red. And the Vegas Golden Knights are riding their Stanley Cup win and starting their season on fire with 4 wins and 0 losses. Tune into Rebel Report today at 1:30 for all the details on these stories and more of your favorite sports content.
Thank you for joining us today on Studio G.
Be sure to tune in next week for more campus, Las Vegas, and world news. We'll see you next time.